Decided to try something a little bit different today. Since we're trapped in our house for the next few weeks, we can't really go out, we can't travel, so we're going to do a home cooking episode. What we're going to do, however, is something that a lot of people here probably don't know how to make. What we're going to make today is a Hawaiian-style fried rice. And how does Hawaiian-style fried rice differ from, say, Chinese or Japanese or Korean style? Well, the Hawaiian style is a little different in that Hawaiians love Spam. I mean, I grew up there, I love Spam, we all love Spam. And so we are going to do a fairly standard Hawaiian style fried rice recipe. When you make fried rice, you need, of course, the rice. It has to be cooked rice, it has to be old, or at least it's got to be a day or so old in order to make it a little bit better. If you don't have already cooked old fried rice, which we always do because we have a lot of Asian foods in our house, you need to know how to make the fried rice. Well, Hawaiian style, there's always an easy measuring tool for your fried rice, and here it is. It's your finger. The rice goes up to this crease on your finger, and then you put water in it up to this crease on your finger. Now, in most cases, most Hawaiian households have a rice cooker. But if you don't have a rice cooker, you can put it in a pot, any pot you want. Again, rice up to here, water up to here. You bring it to a boil. As soon as it comes to a boil, you turn it way down so that it's just barely bubbling. You cover the pot, and you don't touch the pot for 20 minutes. You let it cook like that, then you turn it off, you let it absorb, and then you'll have cooked rice. It's really easy to make rice without a rice cooker, but you know, most Hawaiian houses, we have rice cookers in them. Actually, we don't. I do it on the stove. All right, so you always need some rice. You need some eggs. The eggs help bring the rice together. You season it with soy sauce. We call it shoyu. Sesame oil, the olive oil or vegetable oil you use for frying the rice itself. You have the Spam or some kind of meat. You don't need Spam. Sometimes you use bacon. Sometimes you can use kalua pig. You can use chicken. You can use beef, whatever you want. Or you can do it without meat if you don't want meat. You also want to use vegetables of some kind. Green onions are always good for flavoring. We've got some bok choy in here. And then if we weren't stuck and we didn't have some kind of limitation on our ability to buy stuff at the store, we would use something else. But right now, we have a package of coleslaw mix. We can use some of that because it has just cabbage and carrots. And cabbage and carrots always goes well in fried rice. So we're going to make it. See how it works. Start out by heating up the oil. You want to heat it up over medium heat. Now you want to put the Spam in. We're using about 3 cups of rice, so you do about 1 egg per cup of rice. So we're using 3 eggs. You just basically scramble them up in a bowl. Eventually, after you cook the rice, you're going to pour the eggs in. You want to get the Spam brown on both sides. Now once you have the Spam slightly browned, you can take it out. You put it out on a paper towel and let it drain there, otherwise it's going to be greasy. You don't want it to be greasy. You need the oil to fry it, but you don't need the oil to eat it. Okay, next you want to cook the vegetables. I'm putting in the bok choy. I'm not putting in the onions right now because they cook much quicker. And then, as I said, you use whatever kind of vegetables you want. Actually, I like frozen peas in here, but they don't have frozen peas at the store right now, so I'm using what I can. I'm throwing in some of the coleslaw because coleslaw is basically just cabbage and carrots. There's no dressing in this one. And so I can cook that up, and that'll be part of my vegetables and the fried rice. And you want to cook it just until it's soft. You put the rice in on top of this. Like I said, this is about 3 cups of rice, so it's going to make a nice big meal. You can probably feed a whole family with it. You want to put the flavorings in. Throw in some soy sauce. We're using a little bit of sesame oil and the green onion.
Whoa, brah. That kinda bugger look good. Give me some, I like grime. Moki, will you mellow out? Cool your jets. You'll get some eventually.
Finally, you throw in the eggs. And you give it all a chance to cook down. And before it's completely cooked, then you throw in the meat. You mix everything in. You let it cook for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then it's ready to eat. And that's basically the recipe. It's not really rocket science. You can put almost anything you want in it. It'll make a nice addition to your fried rice. If you like something, put it in. You can throw in some pineapple. That's good. If you want to make it Korean, you can throw in some kimchi, and that would be good. I mean, like I said, in Hawaii, we did bacon. Actually, there was a time when I was in a musical group and we were getting ready to go to Asia. We were in Seattle at the time. We were on the road, and we were looking for a way to save money. So the whole group pitched in. We put in $2 each. We bought a bag of rice, which was about a 5-pound bag of rice. We got a dozen eggs. We got a pound of bacon. And every morning we'd make fried rice for breakfast and we'd share it among the whole group. And of course, the place where we played made clam chowder and gave us all the free clam chowder we wanted for dinner. And so it was a really inexpensive way to eat. But that's where I learned to make my fried rice in the beginning, was the guys in the group taught me how to do it. And, again, Young likes a little bit more Asian flavor. She loves seaweed, so she's going to put some seaweed on it. She's also going to put togarashi, which is actually an Asian spice consisting of seaweed, sesame seeds, probably a little MSG, other things as well. You see it all over Hawaii, and it really is used to flavor most foods in Hawaii, so that's not all unusual. I actually like togarashi. I may throw some on my rice as well. And by the way, speaking about MSG, it's often sold in Hawaii under the brand name Ajinomoto. That is actually a nice addition to a fried rice, but we don't have it in the house, so we're not putting it in.